So driving through Elizabethtown, otherwise known as E-Town. It's a dry weather. It's a little cloudy, but it looked like it's going to rain or it already rained. It's about 45 to 50 degrees out here right now. Oh, once again, look at those trees. They're quite lovely. I remember about 15 years ago or more, I brought my sister Elizabeth trucking with me, and it was the funniest thing. Me and her went to McDonald's in a truck. There was a truck parking here, and she was in the bunk sleeping. And I yelled at the back and says, "Hey, are you going inside McDonald's?" And she replied, "No." So I went to the bathroom, got my food, and little did I know, while I was walking to McDonald's, she changed her mind. She started to follow me. I didn't see it. So I went to the bathroom, got my food, went back to the truck, and on the bed I see a big lump, and thinking that was her, I started driving down the road, and next thing I know, I glanced at the back mirror, and there was my sister running for her life. And it turns out she changed her mind, as I said, and I almost left her behind McDonald's with her pajamas on. And that was a time when we didn't have cell phones back then. Oh, I'd hate to think what would have happened if I didn't look behind that mirror. Left her all alone over there. I tell you what, I've never seen anybody run so fast. That was funny. It was pretty scary at the time, but every time I talk to her about it now, she laughs real hard. So there's a road for Paducah, Kentucky. The next one here should be Glendale, Kentucky. That's where the Petro is. And this is also where the Kentucky scales are. Most of the time they're closed, but once in a while they're open. And we shall see if they are or not. Anytime we pass by a scale that's closed, it's a happy day. Anytime the scale is open, it's kind of a frightening day, nerve-wracking. You go into those chicken coop or scales. It just all depends on what their mood is. They have the power, not the right. They have the power to screw you over big time. And it looks like they're closed. You know, anytime you get tangled with the law, sure, you have the right to defend yourself, but at the end of the story, is you go broke And the government doesn't even need to give you an apology. So the best way to do it is get away from their radar. Because either way you lose. But I suppose if you could afford it money-wise and time-wise, oh man, go all the way to the Supreme Court, fight it out. But if you're just a Joe Blow like me, paycheck to paycheck, I tell you what, when the cop says jump, I'll say how high. I know it's wrong, but it doesn't matter how big your guns are. If you ain't got no bullets, you're dead. And that you can take to the bank. Anyway, I hope you can see this green trees out here. You know, they always say that Kentucky is the bluegrass state. I have never seen bluegrass before. Never. Something not common, maybe. I don't know. But supposedly it's the bluegrass state. Oh, so I have yet to see it. I wonder how many miles I got to go. Well, let's see what the GPS say. Supposedly I have to pick up a load tomorrow at Shriver in Georgia and bring that to a Walmart distribution center in Gordonsville, Virginia for Saturday at 5 a.m. delivery. Oh dear. I might end up driving all kinds of hours for tomorrow morning. Oops. Let's see, how many miles is it from Glendale to Union City, Georgia? And Google Maps says 384 miles, and that's 6 hours and 28 minutes. That brings us to, oh dear, I don't know if we're gonna make it. Anyhow, here's a petrol here in Glendale, Kentucky. Petrol at the Glenda, Kentucky. Hi, buds. So, okay, it's pretty much just like this all the way to Nashville. Catch you later.